Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and for today's practice we're going to be doing a yoga for tight hamstrings. So the only thing that you might need is a block. Let's start out lying on our backs. Just giving ourselves a moment here to settle in. Extending your legs out or feeling free to keep your knees bent with your feet on your mat. Just let your feet open to the sides. Let your shoulders relax and close your eyes. And take a few breaths here. Just giving yourself a moment to think about what this practice means to you today, and what you'd like your intention to be today. And then start to roll your feet in so that your toes point up towards the sky. Flex both feet. And then go ahead and point your toes away. And flex again. Pull your belly up and in as you pull that right knee in towards your chest. Keeping both feet flexed. Let your shoulders, your jaw relax. And keep pressing that left heel away. And then let's grab onto the back of that right thigh as we extend the leg up, drawing the toes back. So feel that stretch all up the back of your leg. And then let's point. So just going back and forth between flexing and pointing. So whether you're doing this in the morning, when we wake up we're really tight, that's a great time, or right before you go to bed, just to kind of unwind from your day and get rid of any strain, tightness, tension. Okay, let's switch. So lower that right leg down. Draw that left knee in. Wrap your arms around your shins or the back of your thigh. Draw your toes in. Let your elbows relax by your sides. And then reaching for the back of your thigh, extending that leg up. So I have a little bit of a bend here in my knee, that's absolutely fine. And then go ahead and just point and flex a few times. Keep following your breath. Okay, go ahead and lower that leg down. Let's reach overhead, take a stretch here, reach your arms over. And then bring your hands behind your thighs. We're just gonna roll up here. And extend both legs out in front. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my knees bent here, and this is also a really great one if you're tight in the hamstrings, you have trouble touching your toes, or coming into a forward fold. Use a block to sit on, and that's gonna help tilt your pelvis forward. So sit up as tall as you can. Inhale, lift and lengthen your arms up. And then as you exhale, reaching forward wherever you can reach. I'm going to keep my knees bent to start. So keep your spine lifted tall. And then maybe seeing if you can straighten your legs out a little bit more. Sending your breath down to the back of your legs. One more breath here. And go ahead and release. Okay, so let's keep the right leg extended. Draw your left knee in, your left foot in to your right thigh. So knee points out to the side. We're going to do the same thing here with that forward fold. So you can start with a bend. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lean forward. Wherever you can reach, you might be at your shin. That's fine. And just drawing that shoulder down away from your ears and thinking about more reaching forward instead of lifting up. And then maybe seeing if you can bend that, straighten that leg a little bit more. And go ahead and release. So let's switch to the other side, extending the left leg out. Right foot comes over to the left thigh. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, coming forward. And then beginning to see if we can straighten that leg just a little bit more. Lifting up through the spine. Take a deep breath in. And then exhaling that breath out. And come on up. Okay, so lift your hips up. Set your block off to the side. And then take your legs behind you as we come into table. So let's extend that right leg behind, look down at your fingers and straighten out all 10 fingers. So press into the ball of your foot and then we come up to the tiptoes as we lean forward and then press back. Couple times here. Also keep pressing into the top of your left foot. That's kind of like your leverage there, helping you with balance. Let's go one more time. Bringing your hips back to neutral. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then let's go ahead and lift that right leg up, keeping your foot flexed. Hips are as square as you can here and pull your belly in. Little lifts up with that leg. Lift, lift. 4 more, 3. Okay, now hold it here. Go ahead and bend that leg, bend that knee. Okay, lift it up, little lifts. So squeezing the back of that leg, lift. Couple more, belly still pulling in. Okay, now hold it here, extend, and bring the toes down, and then the knee down. Okay, switching to the other side, extending the left leg back. And we come up to our tiptoes, press back. So just bringing your attention here to your left toes, the left ball of the foot, making that connection with the ground. All right, one more time. And drawing your hips back to neutral, take a breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale that breath out. And then lift that leg up behind, press your heel away. Little lifts. So little squeezes back of the leg, arms are strong. Trying not to collapse into this right side. Okay, 4 more. 4, 3. Now hold it here, bend at the knee. Same thing, little pushes up, up. So feel that little squeeze. It's like a little pinch there on the back of that leg. Okay, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Okay, now extend that leg back. Keep squeezing that leg as you push back. And then bringing that foot down. Now pull the belly up and in as we come to a plank. And then push up to downward facing dog. So press your body back towards your legs. Let's straighten the left leg. Bend the right knee. So work here is on that left heel, left hamstring. So if your left heel doesn't come down to the floor, that's fine. You're still going to feel that stretch. And then switch to the other side. And let's switch again. And switch again. And then look towards the top of your mat as we walk up, coming to half lift. And exhale, fold forward. So in this forward fold, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit. And then we're going to press our knees back. So you don't have to come fully straight here, but just to where you can feel a stretch, so you can feel resistance. Just a couple times bending and straightening. One more time. And then let's take a breath in as we lift the arms out to the sides, lifting up to a tall spine, reaching through the crown of your head, and exhaling, hands to heart center. Sink your hips back, and then we're going to extend that right leg forward. Pull the toes back, and bending your left knee. You can always reach your hand down, grabbing for your toes. And then bring your hands to heart center. Let's take that right leg behind in a crescent lunge. So first, keeping that back knee bent, draw your shoulders down your back. And then we're going to press back through this heel. So we're going to straighten that leg back just like we did before with the straighten and bend. And then go ahead and bend that knee. Press back and bend. Okay, one more time. Hold it back. And then go ahead and bend. Turn, bringing that back foot down. And then heels in, toes turned out. Let's take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale to a fold. Take a breath here. Pressing down through all four corners of your feet. And just trying to straighten those legs a little bit more. And then let's bend the knees, walk the hands around towards the top of the mat, step back into plank. And then push back into down dog. Okay, so this time we bend the left knee first, push through the right heel. And then switch. One more time each. Oh, this one feels really good. Bend into both knees, pull your tailbone up, look to the top of your mat, and let's walk up. So finding your balance here and then coming into that half lift. Take a breath. And then exhale, fold in. Bend your knees. And then press into your heels as you straighten. So just a few more times. Hopefully starting to feel a little bit looser now than when we started. One more time. Now take a big breath in as your arms come to the sides, rise up tall. Keep breathing in, sipping in that air, palms together. Exhale, heart center. Okay, let's sink it down. And this time we extend the left leg to the front. So heel is pressing into the ground, find your balance, and then maybe reaching your hands down, your left hand down to grab onto your toes. And then let's bring the hands to heart center as we begin to rise up and then stepping your left leg back, finding that crescent lunge. So lifting up through the upper body and then bending that back knee. So let's start to straighten that back leg and then bend. Straighten and bend. Okay, now hold it here with your leg straight as you can. And then we lower that back heel. Coming into goddess, heels in, toes turned out. Take an inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. So guiding your head down, your chest down, and pressing your knees back. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through the nose. And then let's walk our hands around towards the top of your mat. Extend your right leg back. Hold it here for a breath. Pull your belly up and in and press your heels back. And then let's lower the knees down as we press back into a child's pose. Take a rest here. Just remembering your intention that you've set for your practice for your day. And then rising up, coming to a seat. Let's extend the legs out to the sides in a wide-legged seated position. Flex your feet. And then we're going to see if we can lift the heels up off of the ground. So sit up as tall as you can, and you can use your hands here, kind of your fingers tented down to help lift you up. We're going to see if we can lift the heels up. So just a little bit here. Mine are about an inch off the floor, if even that. And then lower down. Lift up, lower down. One more time, lift up and lower down. And then let's walk it forward. And then begin to lift up through the spine as you reach your arms out towards each foot. And again, grabbing where you can reach. Lift up through the chest. And then releasing your grip, coming all the way back up. Bring your hands underneath of your thighs and then come to a comfortable seat. Sukhasana, easy seat. Let's finish off with a final twist here. Take an inhale, lift up. And exhaling over to your left. Another breath in as you rise up tall, and then turning at the waist, gazing back over that left shoulder. And release back to center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. And come back to center. One more breath. Inhale, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me for this yoga practice to relieve tight hamstrings. Namaste. If you like this class, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.